I just want to take a moment and maybe collect some thoughts and musing on something a friend said. They said they feel so lonely in this world. And even after watching thousands of hours of philosophy about not being lonely, you can be lonely being in a crowd of people. You can be lonely being with people. And all feelings, all realities are generated from within ourselves. And it's not going to help to read countless books and to watch, like I say, hours of videos and philosophies. Other people's philosophies are not going to help you with your internal state. Other people's philosophies, even my musings, are going to get stuck in your mind as information. Real wisdom, real Sophia, real Sophie, Sophie is the lover of wisdom. Real wisdom is generated from within your own being. So if you have this sense of loneliness within your being, it is because at a deeper level you're living alienated and abandoned from yourself. Your emotional and psychological bodies are separate from each other and separate from your physical body. And this separation, this not connectedness, this unconnectedness, this disconnectedness within our own consciousness, within our own being, is generating the frequency and feeling of loneliness. To be with yourself is not satisfying. To be with oneself has to become the primary purpose, intention, because you are the only one who can satisfy yourself, who can satisfy the longings and the lack in yourself. People don't know how to be with themselves in their solitude, to befriend themselves, to fall in love with their self, with their own presence. And that's why people suffer with addiction. They're constantly seeking escape from their still, quiet, solitude self. They seek noise, they seek some other emotional stimulant just to not feel this loneliness. Even to immerse oneself into the reading of book after book after book and watching video after video after video, you're seeking for something outside of yourself to fill that emptiness, to fill that lack. That can only be filled through you learning to love yourself, through you accepting yourself for every thought, for every expression. You need to know you in this intimate way. And then you need to, just like if you have a partner in life that you have fallen in love with and you get to know them, you hopefully fall in love with their intricacies, with their unique expressions and not become irritated by them. Learn to love them. In the same way, you have to learn to love all of these intricacies about yourself. Because in childhood, these unique intricacies, these special ways about us, our special unique expression was shut down, was invalidated. And so we shut down our essence. We closed shop. We hid those things because they were negatively received and garnered a negative response. And so that's how we lost ourselves. That's how we lost the essence. That's how we lost that divine essence that is unique to every soul, because it got negated, punished, criticized. We shut these aspects of ourselves down. Now that has left a void, because you don't dare let these things come up, certainly not in acceptance. But you have to let these things come back into your life. You have to let them surface again. And you have to fall in love all over with them again and write them as they previously, by your parents or your peers, they were wronged. You have to write them. You have to accept them. And you have to love them. That is how you love yourself back into wholeness. All the parts of you that were suppressed because someone else didn't like the way you were and they deemed it bad. And so we suppressed those quote unquote bad parts of us. But it's these bad parts you have to resurrect. You don't want to get rid of them. You have to resurrect them. Fall in love with those parts. Fall in love with these parts of you. And I'll promise you, your loneliness and all of your deficits are going to subside. Because you're bringing these parts back that make you whole. Right? And in your wholeness, you're not going to feel these things that you feel now, the loneliness, the rejection, the abandonment. It's because you're feeling that because you have self-abandoned by leaving all of these aspects of you in the shadows as the suppressed negative attributes. Bring these negative attributes back and embrace them and integrate them, for they are you. And then you will be whole and you will feel a whole lot different about this life. You'll be walking a new person, seeing as a new person.